vaguely remember.
We're recording now.
Okay, sweet.
Alright.
Okay. So, did you guys want me to go over call-outs as well?
That would be good, actually, because I don't think we ever did that.
We need like the whole package, basically. We're getting rolled.
I guess I'll just talk about each point one by one. So this is first. First is kind of a giveaway point. In terms of callouts, this is shed. Sometimes snipers will go on here and like try to snipe from here. So just FYI that this is shed for your spy. This is flank house or house. I don't know. I would say just call it house. This is hill. This is cliff over here, or just flank, whatever you want to call that. This is fence or chicken wire. This is tunnel here, and this is drop down. This is, once you cap first, this opens up and it leads into a tunnel. Yeah, also this is a window. This bit here. Okay, now we know callouts, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, for first, I guess we'll go over offense. And then we'll go over defense. So like I said, there's pretty much a giveaway point. It's kind of similar to like, Swiftwater first. Do you guys hear my cat meowing?
Yes,
We do.
please allow it to continue.
It's wonderful.
Homie's a little lonely. Anyways, sorry. Let's see. So, what's gonna happen is you're gonna want to send your scout and NG onto cart at the start. You're gonna want to keep your medic in spawn, and then you're gonna want to send your entire combo out to the right side, and get into this house. You're gonna want to get your sniper up to this window here, and basically just snipe from here. You have this really nice angle here. You can pick people that are overextending, whatever. As an alternative to that, if for whatever reason your sniper doesn't like using this angle, you can also send your sniper onto tracks with your scout and NG, and then you can peek this angle and snipe over there, or you can peek on tracks like this. Whatever works for you. In the meantime, like I said, combo besides medic, again medic stays in spawn, but the rest of your combo goes up into house. Basically just clears this out, and then you're going to want to take a room on flank and essentially pressure out the enemy combo who's going to be sitting right around there where I'm shooting at. Demo, you're going to be spamming a lot, just using pipes and stickies. Heavy, you're mainly just focusing on people that are like closer and trying to actually pressure your demo. But your demo's kind of the long range shooter, if that makes sense.
Right.
But just be sure you guys are on the same page about like walking together and taking space together. That's kind of the main idea. But you guys should be able to win this even without a medic, as long as you're basically just like corner peek it for your demo, like just go like this, and just shoot when you peek it. You're gonna need to charge your stickies as well when you're peeking this. But anyways, other than that. For Scout and NG, if you guys are having trouble getting cart time, first of all, getting a mini like right here is really good. As for Scout, keep in mind that if you're having trouble on cart, chances are probably spies watching you. Just FYI, very common spy spots. Spies love verticality. So spies love this rock right here. Specifically, a lot of them will hide right here. So I guess just for everyone, check this. Spies like to use this shed. They like to use this truck here. You can hide like right here like this. Spies will hide back here. Sometimes they hide in this corner. But spy check. Because that's going to be very important, especially if you're trying to establish your sniper on tracks. Making sure that your sniper's not called out is very important. Your medic basically just gonna be staying in spawn for the whole point. Once the cart gets up to about here, that's probably when the enemy team's gonna start backing off, and they're just gonna run uphill over to second. Once that happens, you guys can take your med out. I would say just have your pyro go back and just walk your med out of spawn. Usually you just go out this door, just spy check as best you can until you get to over here, and then you're good. And then by that point, you guys should be capping point, and then hopefully you won at that point. Does anyone have any other questions for first offense?
We review overall. So, what's everyone's position on the attack to first? The combo goes flank, and then the scout is going on the cart.
Scout and NG.
Is the engineer also on the cart?
Yeah.
Yep. And then sniper can go either on flank by this window or on tracks with NG and scout.
But everybody else goes through house, basically.
Yep, except for medic.
Right, medic stays back until the cap is essentially taken.
Yep.
Alright.
As for spy, by the way, is your spy here?
No,
The
he's
spy
not.
is not here today, unfortunately. He called that way in advance, so it's not his fault.
Okay, no worries. Just FYI for spy, if you guys want to show them this spot. If you go Lech on J and Cloak and or not Cloak and Dagger, just Lech on J and then Invis. Really fun thing to do is to cloak like right when you get to about here, and walk forward, go here, and then go here, and you can slide up this little bit here, and go here, and you can decloak right in this corner here. Often demos will be peeking this and like trying to spam out, and just decloaking here is really overpowered. You can also decloak behind this box here and try to stab people here, or decloak like here or something. You get the idea. A lot of good decloak spots on first. Okay, any other questions for first offense?
So the whole combo is going to go out through, I presume, the side door and attack house.
Yep, except for medic.
Okay, when we like get in the house, we just clean it out and then drop into that little elbow like cliff area back there, and that's where combo stays until we can move forward.
Pretty much, yeah. Ideally, you
about
want to
there?
get to about here.
Okay.
But you know, just take space as you can.
Mhm.
You know, like if you guys are like, I don't know, if they have like a sniper like back here or something peeking you, then obviously just don't like hard peek this.
Right.
How should we deal with the sniper on first?
Calling out, having your sniper help deal with them. If your sniper is able to get on tracks or even on flank, whatever, that's really good. That denies their sniper a lot of space. Otherwise, just don't peek him. Your demo's usually the one spamming. If your demo is gonna peek him, then just do like the shoulder peeks like this, like shoot, shoot, shoot. You know, like that.
What is the role again of the soldier on this one? We're swapping out our.
Yeah, good question. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't really mention that. Soldier.
Hybrid shoulder. My bad.
Soldier can do a few things. I'm gonna swap over to blue for a sec. Something I really like doing on Soldier when I played is, if I remember how to do this correctly, like this, and then you just get behind them. You can just go rope.
Is that something you can do, Vera?
Yep.
No, I'm asking Vera.
Oh,
Vera
sorry.
isn't here yet.
Oh, they're not here yet? Okay.
No, it was Anthony that showed up. Sorry.
Gray, I hope you don't mind if we come back to this point when Vera gets here.
Yeah, sure.
I also always. No, yeah, actually, we probably will need to do that.
Vera is going to be soldier for the first time. They used to be sniper. We're gonna put Ian as sniper because he really wants to and he's really good at it. Vera has some basic ability to rocket jump, but I don't think they can do anything extremely, like, I don't know. I don't
Intensive?
exactly know how good they are.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
His own words was that he could get 2 rockets in a row.
Yeah.
As long as you practice, you should be fine. You don't need to worry too much about rocket jumping. Especially, I don't know, on Payload Soldier, you're going to be running Banner more often than not. Or, sorry, I should say battalions more often than not.
Alright.
Okay, anyways, I don't want to spend too much more time unless anyone has any other questions.
Nope.
Alright. Now, defense. Just to go over positioning. You're going to want to have your medic playing right here. Some medics like to play over here, but I think it's better to have your med a little more passive. Dispenser is going to be right here as well. You can kind of think of it how, like, on upward third, how medic just sits in the dispenser, pretty much. Same concept here. Pyro, you're mainly just sitting around the dispenser, spy checking. Demo,
Brains, haircuts, hippies,
brains. Okay, sorry. Demo, you're going to set up crit stickies with your medic. Then your scout's obviously going to take your medic back and spawn. For crit stickies, you can basically just put them on the gates. Don't spend too much time on them.
Yeah, we.
If you really want to,
Roll out.
okay. If you really want to, just one thing I like doing is I put 1 sticky on the bottom there, and then I put 3 on the top. And what people do is they'll be like, "Oh, there's a sticky on the bottom. Ooh, let me clear it." And they shoot it, and they're like, "Okay, it's clear," and they walk out, and then they just die to the ones up top.
And just wait for Spy to call dead, or just dead right away.
Usually you can just predict it. I showed you this funny trap here.
Yeah, you did. If we pull out early enough, I can put stickies on there.
If you miss putting the stickies down a normal spot, you can always just put it there.
You actually can do it even if you do crit stickies. What you're gonna want to do is just wait. As soon as you det, so basically, like, let's say it's like 3, 2, 1. The gate's open. Wait 1 second, then detonate your stickies. Hopefully you get a kill. Maybe, maybe not. As soon as you detonate your stickies, just put a bunch of stickies in here.
Got
You
it.
should be able to get all 8 out in time. Then
So
you can just get back here.
that basically restricts me to doing hype spam then.
Pretty much. But the thing is, because of how passively you guys are going to be playing on this point, that's totally fine.
Alright.
You're like, that's pretty much all you'd be doing anyways. As demo, you're going to be positioned kind of just around the fence area. You can like spam over hill like this. If there are people on flank, you can maybe get a nice spam over here. The one thing though, don't peek sniper. If there's a sniper there, don't challenge him.
Got it.
It's not worth it. You need to live.
Okay.
Engineer, your gun is going to be right here. Like I said, dispenser right there. Basically just wrangle tank your gun. Or not, sorry, rescue ranger tank your gun. You don't need to wrangle it. Just let it watch cart. And then if it's taking out too much damage, then just call it back and get it out. Scout and soldier, you guys going to be on flank here. Your job is basically just watch this house area and guard the cliff. It's okay to get back if you don't feel comfortable holding this. But your job is essentially just to give pressure onto the people that are on flank. Because remember, they're not going to have a medic, so any damage you deal to them is permanent.
Well,
So especially like,
that's if they
okay.
play ideally, that's the thing. Sometimes I've seen the medic just run straight out.
if the medic runs straight out, then you guys can bot for the medic.
Yeah, like that's just something you like call and kill.
Okay, so if anybody sees the medic, then call it out.
Just to clarify though, if you hear, "Hey, medic is out of spawn," you shouldn't immediately bot.
Oh, yeah, I know. But we need to
Sorry, I'm
know if
coughing.
medic got a spawn.
You should wait until you know where they are,
Got it.
and until like someone says, "Okay, botting for medic in 3, 2, 1, go now."
And even then, only like certain classes are going to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, other positioning for heavy. You can do two things. If you want to be funny, you can just wait up here with Rev Tomislav, and then just catch people overextending. Sometimes people just blindly walk out of here. Especially if you like to be a little more aggro, be a little more funny, you can do that. If you don't like to do that, you can either play up here on this cliff like this, and then your spy can call in there's people on cliff. Then once your spy says, "Hey, they're on cliff," you just peek this and gun them down. You have that nice laser beam angle. If you want to play a little more passively, you can just play back here. If you are going to play back here, I guess this applies for when you're playing on the cliff rock as well, but just be sure you're wary of spy, because you're going to be obviously pretty spy prone.
Right.
The idea of playing here would be to deny that soldier from bombing into tunnel, and then just get back if you're taking too much spam. Go ahead.
Sorry.
What do you do if soldier does get into tunnel?
Basically just ignore him. Just make sure your pilot is aware that he's going to try to bomb from behind, because that's kind of his goal. And then once you guys back out, then you want to hunt him down, unless he like goes all the way to third or something.
I have a question. Our spy is not exactly super talkative, so would it be better for Heavy to just play up in that aggro spot that you showed at first?
It would be better for you to convince your spy to be talkative.
Okay.
I've already talked to player like one-on-one. He's actually pretty good at calls. If I tell him like these calls are important, I think we can rely on him. It's just unfortunate he couldn't be here today to do that.
If you really don't trust it, then I would say, honestly, I would say probably playing house is, if you don't trust your spy's comms,
Okay.
and just do that funny aggro stuff. And then once you get like a few picks, and destroy their initial wave, then just get back.
Right.
For medic, make sure you're buffing everyone right before the gates open, by the way.
For when we get that initial wave, is it just the heavy going back, or is it going to be everyone on flank playing more passively after that?
Probably everyone on flank.
Okay.
Your soldier and scout are always going to be more mobile in general, so they can kind of dictate how much space they want to give up or whatever. But just for your heavy specifically, I just mean that they're the ones that obviously they're very slow, so they need to prioritize just getting out early.
So
Right.
if I get kicked out of house as scout, where's a good area to be playing on flank? Probably in that little corner right there. That's a bit more forward.
I would say generally you're gonna just try hopping around this area, just pressuring them. If you're using bleed stuff, just toss it over this hill here. If they're getting more space, then just get back to here. Basically, just kind of gradually give up space, but still play your life.
Yeah.
Don't try to take fights actively. I know you said playing in this corner. It's sneaky, but the thing is you're gonna get a pick and then die if you try to do that. It's better just to play your life, if that makes sense.
Okay. So just play more just play more passively rather than aggressively.
Yeah.
Versus pressure. Okay.
Because the thing is, think about it from an offensive perspective. It's way harder to be spamming this out if there's a goddamn scout just constantly poking out at you, and you don't have a medic. I'm sure you can imagine how annoying that is.
Yeah.
So just think about it like that. You get to be the annoyance. For sniper, at the very start, right when the gates open, you can peek this angle right here. I really like, right towards the gate there. Once the gates open, I would say just take one shot and then get back. As an alternative to that angle, I can also go here and look at this angle here. Like that. As another alternative, you can just be up here and watch like this. Just keep in mind you're a little bit prone to people rushing over here. I think that's pretty much it, though. I don't know. Do anyone else have any other class-specific questions, though?
Well,
I guess. Oh yes. Sorry. Let me actually just clarify super quickly.
Yeah.
Sniper. Once you're out of that initial positioning, then you just want to get back to a round combo around here. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was about you were answering the question I was about to ask, but yeah, let me review positions for a second so I make sure I've got them all memorized. Medic will be standing, not on the fence. He'll be standing on dispenser spot. I'll be standing behind the fence. Hold on. I'm going to put crit stickies on the 2 doors at the bottom. I'm going to run back and detonate after about a second. Put crit stickies on top of the point. Then I go behind the fence and I have 2 pipe angles on either side. And that's what the demo man just has to stay alive so he can back up.
Yep, pretty much. These aren't going to be crit stickies, so these are just.
Those won't be crit stickies. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I know everybody's positioning because I have to release it later. The engineer will be back with us. He'll be maintaining buildings. The sentry will be to the left side of the fence.
Can I put the sentry like an inch to the right?
Like over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He'll be running Rescue Ranger. He'll pull out if he.
I have to run Rescue Ranger.
Yeah, Rescue Ranger's really overpowered.
I know, but I don't like it.
It's not overpowered, it's just really good.
Yeah, it's on payload defense. I think we should take every advantage we can get.
I guess.
You don't understand how important getting that level 3 up is on second.
Well, I understand that. The reason I wanted to move it over is so I can more easily grab it without the Rescue Ranger.
Well, what you can do is, you can grab it, you can like put it like right here or something, and then you can Rescue Ranger dispenser from back here.
I know I should. I know it's better. I'm very.
He likes being.
I do
being
like being
a
guy
record.
That's
I gotta run the home record.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Honestly, that's the most.
Home record's fine for this map, I guess.
I was about to say, so Pyro will be with me and the medic, and he'll just be constantly like spy checking and maybe throwing out a support flare every so often.
Yeah, so home record's fine.
Hey, just out of curiosity, Gray, do you have an opinion on whether shotgun or flare is better here?
Probably shotgun's your best bet. If you're not gonna run shotguns, then run degreaser.
Then.
Whatever. I mean, it's whatever you're more comfortable with at the end of the day. Excuse me. But I don't know, I'd say shotgun or degreaser is probably best.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, degreaser. What the fuck? Detonator. I'm sorry. I don't know what. Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, shotgun or detonator.
Yeah, he usually uses detonator. He's pretty good at it. And I'm cool with you running either, just as long as you're in position. That's it.
Alright.
Okay. Any other questions about first?
Well, I'm trying to review all the positions so I know. So if someone's out of position, I know beforehand. So the spy will be up front. He'll be in his spy spots. He'll be calling what the other team is doing. The soldier and the scout will be in house. They'll be policing that house to make it harder for them to get in. The sniper will have a number of points he can stand in to get shots, but as soon as they advance up and take the house, he needs to move back and shoot from near the sentry base. The heavy has a few options. He can be shooting out of window if he trusts the spy. He can pull back and maybe shoot from the cliff if he doesn't.
Shooting out of window?
Heavy? Do you mean sniper?
No, I was talking about heavy.
No, heavy doesn't shoot out a window.
So where does heavy go? Like if he wants.
If heavy's playing here, you would just want to row up right here and basically just catch people overextending, and then you just kill their initial wave of people and then get back. And
Okay.
go back to your combo.
So he would play with the combo, or he'd play like on that cliff that you were showing earlier.
Yeah, or the alternative to what I just did it would be to, instead of doing the sneaky spot over there, doing the sneaky spot here.
Gotcha.
And same exact concept, just wiping out whoever's there and then getting back.
I can't think of any other classes. I think I mentioned them all at least once.
So it's worth just FYI, you can also hide right here as heavy. You can get on this window too.
Nice.
Sometimes you can catch people off guard and cart from right here. That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, and we pull back when the car reaches that bend that you were kind of looking at right there.
Yeah, once the cart gets to about here, then by that point you probably want to back up.
Right. That's when we pull out and start.
That's something for you, Bunny. You need to say, we are backing to second. Everyone needs to be on the same page about that.
Got it.
So this is a point that we're going to be backing out of early, right? Like
yes, this is pretty much a giveaway point.
Okay.
If I see Dorothy take a lot of spam and he pulls back his gun early, I'll probably also call it then as well. Just because.
Maybe. Depends on how much space they're getting.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions about first?
Yeah, for medic, how foolish is it to like crossbow the heavy through grate on the right side?
You should never, ever, ever peek this. Unless, like, actually, even if the sniper's dead, I would say don't peek this.
Alright.
Yeah, you probably should never ever leave the dispenser spot, ever.
Actually, okay, so I take that back. If you know that the sniper's dead, like if you literally look at the top of your screen and you see him, like, dead, then I would say you could quickly just, like, arrow heavy right there. But other than that, don't do it.
Alright.
And definitely, like, let the pyro know you're doing that.
Yeah.
Alright, any other questions?
I think we're good.
You don't think so?
Alright. So, second, this is slope. This is apartments, this side house here. Or some people call it side house, I don't know. I call it apartments. I would say just call it apartments. This is shutter. This is shed or shack. This is roof. This is main tunnel. This is side tunnel. This is drop down right here. I'm gonna remove this. See, that's where that leads. That's why it's called drop down, because you drop down here and now you're in the side tunnel. This is spawn house. This is caution. This is sentry spot right here. And that's pretty much it. Alright. How to play? I did not mean to open that. Okay, let's see. So, for offense, once you guys cap second here, or sorry, once cap first here, ideally you're gonna want to do a sack wave. So what that is going to look like is that you're gonna want to have your medic play, like, you know, right around here, buffing everyone. What's gonna happen is you're gonna send 9 people, or you're gonna send 8 people actually, to just bot in and try to kill their medic. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to make sure everyone's like. I know sometimes it's easy to space out, but I want to make sure everyone's listening here because this is very important. On second, the first thing you do is you go for a sack wave. So again, medic buffs everyone. I would say your soldier and heavy just whip through tunnel and basically just bot through here and just kill people main tunnel. Demo, you can go through like hill or whatever. You can do something like this. Scout, you can just walk through, maybe get cart time. Energy, you can also maybe get cart time. But that's sniper. You can maybe just see if you can get anything on hill, like maybe peek this. I don't know. But anyways, the entire idea of it is that you guys are just botting for the medic. The medic's gonna be standing right here. And again, this is a sack wave. Once you guys send all your people in and all your people are buffed from your medic is just gonna run back into spawn. Okay?
So, all 8 people. Nobody is
yes,
there.
this is an 8-person sack.
Okay.
Because your medic's already gonna have Uber at this point from sitting in spawn, so you don't
Okay.
need to build.
Does the pyro like stay in like the tunnels with the cart, or do I push up with demo, or do
You're
I go
botting
to the
as
side
well.
tunnel? Say again.
I would say you're part of the sack wave as well. I would say best bet for pyro is you can just go like this.
Okay, go through that same side.
Yeah,
I'm basically going up the hill alone with just a sniper.
more or less. If you want to take your pyro uphill, that's fine.
So
Okay.
NG
Or
and
even if you want to take your pyro side tunnel, that's fine.
NG and Scout are getting cart time, or maybe should I?
For
try
the
to
most
grip
part,
it?
yeah. If cart's very far back, then yes. But if like someone says like, "Oh, med's low" or something like that, then I would say you guys can just go in.
We could effectively hit all 3 of those. Some people go side tunnel, some people go.
Yeah, I mean, that should kind of be the idea, is that you have most people like, if you see that there's no on the side tunnel or whatever, then sure, go for it.
What's important is that I have to call the preparation of the sack, make sure everyone's buff, and then we go at once.
Yep. I do want to emphasize though that you don't spend too much time buffing, because otherwise you're just wasting time.
So what's buff priority?
Basically, I would say demo and heavy and soldier. Oh, and I should say as well, when you guys go in, your spy should sap the gun. Good declick spot is right here, and then you just jump up and sap it. If the gun is far back, which I'll get to this in a second, if the gun is further back, then you can just try to declick like right here and go for it. Or I don't know, sometimes the spies will like do something like over here. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, you get the idea. Just making sure your spy sap's gone in the meantime, that helps your sack wave people. Okay. Once guys go for a sack wave, then hopefully you kill him. If you did, congrats. Now you guys can just go for a free Uber exchange. If you guys didn't kill him, sorry to hear that. Sad face. But don't worry, because you guys still got this.
Oh wait, if we kill them, what do you mean by go for a free Uber exchange?
Because they can't Uber back, because you killed their medic.
Okay, so do we just use our Uber, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
For Uber exchanges, I think one of the best things you can do is doing, and again, this is like the one point where this is viable. Generally, usually for Ubers, you want like mostly demo, right? But for this Uber in specific, are you guys ready? Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll? Can I get a drum roll from everyone?
I don't know how to do that.
I don't have a good drum roll.
My microphone is too
awkward.
good.
I would if I had my drum set.
My microphone is too good to capture desk noise like
I
that.
can't believe it.
Nice flex, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, drum roll, your Uber's gonna be on your heavy and demo. Wow.
No way.
Why heavy?
Wow.
So what you're gonna want to
Awesome.
do is the same concept with the sack wave of your soldier whipping in, but your heavy and demo are gonna be the ones in the Uber. They're gonna come around through tunnel here, and just your heavy just has this great like headshot angle here, and you just mow them down. And then your demo can just spam out everything else.
Are they going to stay in tracks, or are they going to try to go up the stairs?
Wait, so the-
Ideally, you just want to keep walking forward and taking space, but yeah, if that makes sense.
Now, we can only do that if we manage to bot the medic before.
Yeah.
So wait, what do we
If
do?
they're power air blast you can just kill them.
What do we do about a level 3 if they have a level 3 on?
It's
Spy saps it.
yeah, it's really easy to sap it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we pop that
So
Uber?
in that case, I imagine we really have to capitalize on that sap then and get that level 3 out of the way really quickly.
Yeah.
Anthony, as for like one to Uber, I'm pretty sure it's like when you're
Just as you. Oh, go ahead.
if the sniper isn't up, it's when your teammate is about to take a bunch of damage, so you really have to just keep your eye open there.
All right.
I would say, try try to Uber like once you kind of go around this corner, because that's when your kind of push is starting to happen. So yeah, once your teammates cross this corner here.
How much do you know about flashing, Tony?
Jeez,
I know it
Bunny.
like reduces Uber
Bunny, you
to
can't
size.
ask
You rephrase that question.
No, because everybody knows what I meant. Grow up.
Wait, what? What did I miss? I kind of zoned out for a second.
Bunny asked about flashing.
Always.
Bunny
You
is an
children.
expert.
Anyway.
That's his favorite hobby.
The reason
Alright,
why I asked because I haven't seen Tony do like a lot of pushes.
Yeah, so just make sure your Uber's gonna be evenly divided between your heavy and demo, and you're flashing both of them.
Why evenly between heavy and demo?
Because your demo's gonna be taking it a little bit wider and putting more sticks like in further places, like on shutter, and your heavy's kind of taking the more closer fight. Both of them are gonna be taking damage.
They're both gonna be taking a good amount of damage?
Probably, yeah.
Alright.
For post Uber, you can have like your scout come up from hill. It's really good. And then you can have your sniper come up hill as well. If you guys don't want to do that, then just take an Uber through hill is the other kind of alternative. And this one is more kind of standard Uber pyro demo. And you just walk up like this and then use like right when you get to about here. And your demo
Right
just
when
kind of
demo gets
out
to
like
about
this.
there?
This would be the alternative Uber to going in tunnel.
So if I'm correct, SAC, then if it works Uber, then post Uber, right?
Yep.
Where did the players kite to in post?
Sorry, what's that?
Where did the players kite to in post?
Like defensive players or?
Offensive. Like the Uber from Tunnel.
I mean, ideally, your other players are just waiting for post Uber. So, like your scout, for example, say your scout got card up or whatever. Then once the Uber pops, then your scout's gonna want to rotate back around and then go up here. Basically, just escort your sniper up to hill, and then your combo will say, "Hey, Uber's faded," and then your scout and sniper can start working around this angle and start pressuring.
Okay. Now, if they pop, that counts. If we sack and they pop, but we don't get the medic, we're still good to go in with the Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Right? That you have accomplished your goal of sack waving if they pop.
Winston, I got no idea.
Okay. What do we do if this sack wave is unsuccessful?
Just go for an exchange, probably.
Got it.
Half the time you can usually just win through a raw exchange anyways, just from here. If you guys
Even
post Uber
exchange
well,
from Tunnel still works?
Yep.
Okay.
Just FYI though, the key to winning Uber exchanges when you don't have pick on their medic or when you guys aren't Uber at it, the key is playing the post Uber. Okay? That's by far the most important thing.
So, what if we know for a fact that we'll still sack for the medic, but what if we know for a fact that they don't have ad? Like we take first, but they use the Uber on first. So
And I think then
I would say don't even bother sacking. You guys can just walk in
Okay.
and just do a standard kind of Uber exchange, but without them using Uber.
I hate to say this, but I don't think we as a team really know how to do an Uber exchange.
You'll figure it out. Smiley face.
Okay.
Very true.
I feel like doing an Uber exchange is exactly the same as just bringing them while they have.
I do want to try to hurry along through this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I need to go in like 15 minutes.
Ah, shit.
Oh, okay. Could we just do the rest of offense? I'd really like to focus on offense on last point.
No, let's just do it as normal, and then we'll have a part 2 if we have
I'll try to. I can try to just go everything else relatively quickly. So soldier for offense, you're mostly gonna be helping in side tunnel. You can do a lot side tunnel just by pressuring out heavy. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much it. Sniper, you're mostly focusing on hill, taking a SVS through here. Make sure if you're gonna peek this, you always get buff from your medic. Also for pyro, just be sure to spy check for your sniper. Spies love to hide like right around here and back here. So just spy check.
Where did you say sniper should be at that point?
Sniper will be peeking hill like this.
Okay.
We'll only be able to get one buff because we would have told the medic to go back to spawn, right?
Well, it depends on if this might not be happening during the Uber exchange. This might be like if you're building or whatever.
Okay.
But just as a general rule of thumb that sniper is good for peeking this. Just FYI as well, if they like to peek aggro side tunnel, you have this angle right here. You can peek side tunnel. You can also peek hill from like over here, like this. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Any other questions about offense?
No.
All right. Cool. Defense.
Oh, actually, I do have a question about offense. Where should heavy be when it's not when I'm not in the Uber?
If the Uber's been, if the Uber's been being taken, not on you, then just play post Uber. Heavy post Uber and side tunnel's really good. Heavy post Uber and hill is really good.
Okay.
But you can especially help out a lot in side tunnel. You can like rev up like right here and then peek around the corner and catch soldier and enemy heavy off guard really easily. Because a lot of times they'll overextend in tunnel here. Also, by the way, just FYI, mini sentry right here is really good for offense. It's very annoying to deal with.
Alright, so when I announce a sack or anything like this, I'll probably do like is a 4-second countdown going to be long enough for everyone to get in position?
Just say we're going to set up for a sack wave and then just say 3, 2, 1 once everyone's in position.
I know, but I'm just trying to get a feel. Is 4 seconds, 3 seconds? What count do you want to have? How much time
Give
does
people
it take you?
well, give people 5 seconds. Like say, okay, we're setting up for a sack wave. Get your buffs. Wait 5 seconds, and then say we're going in 3, 2, 1. Go now.
Okay.
Okay. Defense. If you're expecting a sack wave, then you can take your medic back and shutter. Play a little more passively. Basically just wait for the sack wave to happen. Once that happens, then you can take your medic back out. Medics can be sitting dispenser spot, which is going to be right here. Your heavy is going to be playing around shutter right here. Basically just watching side tunnel, watching for spies, all that jazz. Demo, you're going to be playing like around here, and basically just spamming hill. Sniper, you're going to be peeking hill. Medic, you're mostly going to be buffing your sniper and demo. Your sniper especially should always be buffed. You should be watching hill like this. Scout, you're going to be watching tunnel here. It's really important for Scout that you call out and be very vocal if there are people coming main tunnel and you get help. Soldier can rotate in between side tunnel and main tunnel. Basically just wherever needs help. Make sure your soldier's running battalions at this point. Battalions is very good. Spy is basically just going to be cloak and dagger, sitting back here and calling out wherever the combo's going. And then pyro's mostly just spy checking. Gun, you should set up like right here. Try not to put it against the wall, because otherwise it's way easier to sap. If you put it like back there, the spy can't sap it by jumping up. So put it just a little bit further back. Like I said, dispenser right there. If you want, you can put a funny teleporter right over there. And then you can have heavy take it, and then in post Uber, having heavy right here is kind of funny. That's only if you want to, though. Other than that, if the Uber and you guys are counter using, pretty much just solo on your pyro and air blast them back. Especially if there's a lot of people side tunnel, pyro is really good at air blasting them. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, and then demo, just FYI that you can also, like, if there's a lot of people coming main tunnel, you can, like, help out a little more over here. Yeah. As long as you're just keeping in mind that you are still kind of the person that watches tunnel, or sorry, watches hill.
Right.
Just FYI as well that you have really nice rollers over this angle here. And you can pop them here as well, and they land right down here where sniper's gonna peek.
So, for stickies, should I just use those to block area?
You can put, well, if they're walking uphill, then I would say just put stickies like right here. Especially a lot of teams will make the mistake of hiding in this corner here. This corner is really bad. Don't ever hide in there. But as a demo, if they're ever standing there, you can just put tons of stickies there. And I mean, just imagine if you were hiding right here and then this happened. So you got the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of use stickies like, I don't know, maybe if they're pressuring like tunnel more, then stickies are good.
When do I use rollers?
Just for spamming on hill.
Oh, just for spamming. Like if I don't need to know they're there.
Pretty much. I mean, you could wait until their spy or your spy says that they're coming hill. Anyways, again, this is kind of similar to first, or it's kind of, I guess, just payload in general. Just back up if you guys don't feel comfortable holding. If the cart's getting too close or you guys are down players, just get back to third. Okay, any other questions?
Nope.
Okay. For third, put your gun right here. Actually, sorry, let me go over, just call us an offense first, and then I'll go over defense. This is called pallet. Some people call it stairs, but I call it pallet. This is burgers, or burger sign. That includes this window here. This is lockers, or locker room. This whole area in general is called flank, especially like this cliff area here. This is flank. So if anyone says they're coming flank, that's what they're talking about. But just FYI, the distinction is that this is lockers and this is burger sign. This is ladders right here. This is heavy spot. This little bit up here. This is under or hell or dungeon. This is just pocket, I guess, right here. This is backup tracks. I don't know. And this is resupply or shutter or whatever. Okay. Generally, for offense, you're just gonna standard thing. You can try to take Uber exchanges through main here. You could also do heavy demo here. Heavy has this really nice angle of being right here. Just FYI though that what kind of kills you if you are going to do this is pyro air blasting you back. So if you got a kill on that pyro, that's really important. If you don't kill the pyro, then I would say don't take heavy in the Uber. Just do demo and your own pyro air blasting back. If you guys don't like going over here or it's not working, Ubering through this way, then you can also do an Uber exchange from flank. You can essentially walk your combo to flank. Scout Energy wouldn't focus on cart in the meantime. Walk your combo over to flank, get your sniper peeking this, make sure they clear out this kind of area, and then your combo would walk in, and you guys would use like right here, and then you'd walk around here, and then you'd be doing this and all that jazz. When you guys are walking in, be sure to check this spot for heavy always. Otherwise, just FYI, when you guys first get to, when you guys first get here, don't be afraid to, just work together. For sniper and soldier, you guys are going to want to establish early in flank. So again, sniper and soldier, you guys are butt buddies here. Work together on establishing yourselves in flank or big door or whatever, and your soldiers should just be hard protecting your sniper. And then you guys can set your combo out here. I pressed the wrong button.
There we go.
Okay, did I cover everything for offense?
Where did you put out?
We need offense last the most.
Sorry, I meant for third.
You didn't.
We
cover
didn't
the
Not
entire
cover
third.
everything for third.
You were
Okay,
on. You were on flank area.
Yeah. Okay, so you can also send your combo on flank and essentially just work your sniper to right here, and just peek this angle, and that's really good. And then if you guys want to Uber exchange, you can just walk down here and Uber exchange in. FYI, heavy is really good for post Uber, playing on like up in hell here, and just once Ubers are faded, then you can just jump up and gun people down from here.
On offense?
Getting a sniper. Yeah, that's on offense.
How is heavy going to get there on offense?
When we all go on the flank, you go there while they're doing the Uber exchange.
Oh.
So let's just say your Uber exchange would be going over here, and you as heavy would just wait, like go over here, and then once the call, hey, Ubers are faded, and then you'd rev up, and then pew 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 pew.
Unless you went with us around flank, but I think that's
Okay.
For spy, you can go for stabs or sap gun. Gun's gonna be right around here. You can do Enforcer Spy, and then just gun it down from right here. That's a good way to annoy the enemy team. If you want to go for stabs, you can decloak like right here, you can decloak in this corner right here. Surprisingly enough, you can actually get to this corner pretty easily and go for stabs, and people don't really check it. You can decloak like, from back here and then go for a stab. Whatever you want to do. Alright, that's pretty much it for offense.
Scout's just
For
gonna be playing on
defense?
cart, and when we're
More or less, yeah.
and then
And then just help me on flank as well sometimes.
Okay, when I just play from combo when I can't be on cart. Okay.
Well, not necessarily with combo, but just on flank when you can't be on cart anymore.
Engineer is still like kind of cart bitch.
Yeah, engineer's cart bitch for most of this. Okay, heavy on defense, you're gonna be playing right here. You have this great angle right here. You can hedge up people on flank, and then you can also just watch anyone on this way. Sometimes you can catch people, like you can peek like this, and then catch people overextending. Just don't peek too aggressively. Only peek when you know there's people there. For demo, you're mainly just kind of sitting around this area. Your job is basically just spam cart. You are by far the best person to stop cart here. So your job is just spam stickies over to cart and stop it.
Got it.
And on that same note, you're going to be taking the most damage as demo here. So medic, you're going to be playing right here on dispenser. But it's really important that you tank the demo a lot. Pyro, you're mainly just spy checking. If they Uber in, Pyro, you're the main person in Uber, just airblast them back. Scout and Soldier, you guys are holding on flank, like around here. If you guys want to hold a little more aggro in the locker room, sometimes you can like just wait right here and then catch like someone overextending here. And that's good. Otherwise, if you want to just play it more passive and play around this area, that's fine too. Whatever you guys prefer. Sniper, you can mainly just kind of play around like tracks here. Just go for picks. Sometimes you can send your sniper over to flank here. Just make sure you have like your scout or whoever watching sniper's back. Other than that, NG, like I said, gun usually gonna go right here. Sometimes gun will be right here. Very occasionally gun will be right here. Although I would say this is the best spot. Like I said, dispenser right around here. And that's pretty much it.
There, I guess I have to run kind of back to get to it.
What dispenser?
Yeah, where's the dispenser again?
Right here.
Okay, so if I run out of pipes or something, I have to go around a bit to get to it.
You should be using stickies 90% of the time here.
Well,
So you're
stick
denying
more
cart.
pipes, either way.
But yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just one other super quick thing for offense, by the way, Bunny. Just for you in specific. A really good thing to do is you can put sticks right here on offense, and then what's going to happen is once you guys start to aggress, you're going to be peeking like this, and what's going to happen is ideally there's probably going to be someone that's like, oh shit, they're going on cart, and they're going to try to stop you, but then they're just going to run to these stickies here and die.
Got it.
So that's a really good trap to do.
I heard
You can
another
kind of
trap-
do the vice versa of that. If you're expecting them to be really fast on this corner, then you can put stickies right here, and then play back, and then once they turn around the corner, then you can just down them.
Zequito said another more aggressive trap for defense is that if you go down a bit, down the track, yeah, that overhang bit.
Yeah, and then you can also put traps right here as well. It's a good spot.
Okay.
Spy, you're mostly just focusing on calling out things. You can just sit like right here, and then just cloak and dagger call out. Okay, any questions for third?
Pyro.
Just spy checking. Yeah, blasting back in Uber. Okay, let's go over fourth. Okay, callouts. This is flank around here. This is cliff. You call this like lower cliff, and this big door here. Just this whole kind of area is big door.
Mm-hmm.
If someone says sniper big door, that doesn't mean they're necessarily right here. Sniper big door could definitely mean right here. This is red room. Again, red room. Sorry, I know I say that kind of weirdly. Tracks is tracks. This is under. This leads out towards cliff here. Like I said, this is flank. You call this like far side flank. It's kind of outer bit here. This is just in spawn. This is pocket back here. Or you could call it. Actually, let me rephrase this. Call this right side pocket, and then we're calling this right here left side pocket. Okay, and that's for offense. On defense, it'd be vice versa. But does that make sense? So
Yeah.
So those are kind of the main place where medics are going to be. And I'll get to that on defense in a second, but just FYI. So generally for offense, the kind of goal is scout energy, mostly play on cart. Once the cart gets up to about here, scout can focus more on flank. Soldier, mostly focusing on flank itself. Engineer, you're just cart bitch the whole time. Sorry. For soldier, you can get up to this little roof right here and get really good damage on anyone that's overextending on flank. So I like doing that a lot. Ideally for your combo, you want to work your sniper into big door here, and just get your sniper to be peeking this angle. Make sure your sniper has full buff. In the meantime, your spy should be trying to call out where this enemy sniper is. Call their left side, right side, back right, back here or something, or whatever. Just have your spy call that, and then your sniper can hopefully take that SVS and win. In the meantime, if you guys just want to go straight for an Uber exchange, you're going to want to send your combo basically just straight to flank. So you can just have your combo go like this, and just go like this, and you're going to want to Uber exchange right through here, and you'd use probably right when you get to about here, just jump over and just Uber exchange in on your demo. As well for your demo, keep in mind that if you guys are a little slow on flank here, real good spam angle is just going like this. Because the enemy combo is going to be sitting like right here, and just spamming stickies over there is really good. So just keep that in mind. And you can, wait until they get a little bit further as well. You don't have to detonate right away. But just, that's kind of the general concept of that. You can put pipes there too. But anyways, the idea is that you don't spend too much time around these stairs, otherwise your Uber is going to be really slow, and they're going to have time to adjust their positioning. You want to be fast with your Uber. And then for post Uber, you get heavy up in the flank here, and you just mow them down with this headshot angle right here. And you can see people pretty easily. You could also, if that doesn't work, you can take an Uber exchange through Red Room. Same concept of just demo pyro. I guess for flank, you mostly just do a little bit more solo demo. For this, you do demo pyro. Keep in mind that the gun is going to be on this crate here, on top of it. So that's a very important thing to kill. When you Uber in through Red Room, make sure to take as much space as possible. When you're Ubering through flank, just make sure that your combo is getting a solid hold on this kind of flank area here on this high ground, because controlling this is very important. Make sure that you also have someone watching this left side here, just to watch for behind on your flank.
So who else should be in on that attack on flank?
Your entire combo, and then you can also send like your soldier in.
Soldier and combo? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
What about Scout? What is Scout doing while they're...
Scout can help out as well.
Okay.
For those flank movements in specific, if your combo's walking up more in flank, I would say try to support your sniper more in big door. Especially for like soldier, you can spam out gun from right here. That's really good.
NG or scout or somebody would be sticking with the sniper.
And you should be just focusing on cart. You could if you're gonna send someone to stick with, or stick around sniper, I would say probably have scout.
Okay.
If you guys have really solid control over here, though, you can bring a sniper up to here and then peek this angle. That's only if you have really solid control of flank.
We really want to get our sniper positioned on big door, right?
Yes, that's like one of the #1 priorities.
Okay.
If you guys are at full distad, you can go for a sack wave. As a demo, you can just jump like this, then go like that, or same thing, but instead you could just turn around the corner and go here if the medic's playing over here. Soldier, you can do a jump from right here, and then you jump off this wall like that, and then you bounce and then land right there.
It's gonna be hard to do if there's sentries up.
Yep, but soldier can very easily just,
Okay.
So FYI, that as well for soldier, your main job is spamming gun. It's even sometimes worth running direct hit, because you need to kill sentry. It's your job. Other than that, I guess that's pretty much it.
By the way, Vera isn't here to hear any of this stuff.
No, that's why we're
I know.
recording it.
But I just want to go over it while I can. Because I'm running late right now, so I'm trying to just do this as quickly as possible.
Appreciate it.
But still do it thoroughly. Any other questions for offense?
Nope.
Okay, so just again, keep in mind for offense super quickly. Establishing your sniper there is the first step, and then getting the high ground and flank is second step. If flank Ubers are not working, then take the Uber through Red Room.
Okay.
Okay, defense. Generally, I think holding right side's better. You can hold left side if you want, although I don't really recommend it. I think holding right side's better. You're going to want to stick your medic right here, dispenser right here as well. Your Pootis should be up in flank here. Just FYI that you're going to have to run all the way around to get Pootis into flank here. Generally Pootis just kind of sits like right here. You just help watch flank. Don't peek Red Room. If you want to, you can play a little more passively, like over here. Or sometimes Pootis will play like back here. Your job is essentially just to guard flank and catch people that are overextending.
Right.
Pyro, you're mainly just spy checking, again, denying bombs, all that jazz. Demo, your job is to, if you want to, you can play a little more aggro on tracks. If you are going to do this, make sure you let your medic know.
Okay.
You can do this little spam like this, or maybe put sticks like big door. If there's people starting to pressure you though, just get back. It's not worth taking the fight. It's one of the worst things you can do here is overextend.
But so, I wanna slow down their ability to put a sniper in big door.
Yes, exactly. You do want to try to slow it down, but just if you know the sniper's established and there's nothing you can do, don't risk just committing to it. It's better just to get back.
So when I'm back, how do I play there?
You can just try to spam out tracks, or if you know that they're coming flank, you can spam like this. This is a really good spam angle here. And that's why you have to be really fast on these stairs, because that spam angle just destroys people. For sniper, you're mainly playing around this area here, just making sure you get buffs whenever you peek. Spy, you're basically just calling wherever sniper is. You can sit like right here, just cloak and dagger, and then just call where sniper is. For sniper, just FYI, you can also alternatively like rotate like back here or something if you want to. Just FYI that you're going to be more prone to spy over here. Engineer, just focus on keeping gun alive, making sure you have dispenser here. It's kind of your main job. Let's see. Scout and soldier, you guys are mainly holding like a little more forward on flank, just kind of holding around this area. If you see that there's a sniper big door alone, then you can try pressuring the sniper over here, like especially with like soldier or something. But otherwise, you guys are just mainly focusing on holding flank.
Welcome, Vera.
How much did I miss?
Quite a bit.
All of it.
Like all of it.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Generally,
But don't worry,
for your
Lorson
combo,
will
you
roll.
want to rotate to. Unless there's, if you know that they're about to walk up Red Room, you want to try to have your combo be ready to like walk out left in the Uber, for the denial, or I should say your pyros in specific. Try to be kind of going here and then air blasting them back, if they're trying to come like Red Room. Let's see. Other than that, one of the worst things you can do on defense is overextend. It's really important to play your life because you have like 20-second respawns, so make sure you don't die here. On that, common spy decloak spots. Spies like to decloak here, decloak in this corner here. They'll often try to get people like on flank by decloaking here. Area around there is also just in spawn here. So all very common spots. I guess that's pretty much it. Defense Ubers taking on your pyro, just air blasting back, flashing people if they need it. Anyone else have any other questions?
Good. We're gonna have to start preparing for our first scrim, and you gotta go because you're late.
Yep.
So let's just wrap it up.
Many thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alright, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
stopping the recording right here.
All right.
Good luck in your scrimbos.